Hello athletes, this is FrankenWOD 2018 WOD number 1 review. We're just going to talk about a little bit of the workout format and then we'll go over some movement standards after that. WOD 1, we have named it Row Bear. This is a 15-minute clock. You're going to start off with a 2,000 meter row that can be divided however you want between you and your partner. You can change as many times as you like during that row, and that will also count for your first score. So that's going to be timed, so you will get a score for that time. So after you finish the row, that will take you right into the second part of the workout number 1. You're going to be establishing a max effort on a bear complex. So that's going to be the sum of both lifts of each teammate, and that's going to determine your score for score number 2. So this is going to work in just a standard bear complex format, but with a little bit of a few rules here. Standard clean plus front squat, shoulder to overhead, back squat, shoulder to overhead. In that order, each movement must be completed fully before you can move on to the next, with a couple exceptions. So on the first one here, we are going to not accept a squat clean thruster for that first part. You must finish the full clean of any variation, but from there, if you do want to combine the front squat and the shoulder overhead, you can thruster that first one, or excuse me, that second squat, and then as well as the third squat from the back squat position, that can also be thrustered as well. So a little bit of strategy there in terms of how you're going to maximize the weight lifted, but 15 minutes total, that will count for score 1 and score 2. Let's take a look at those movement standards next.
At the start of 3, 2, 1, go, athletes will begin their 2,000 meter row. A 2,000 meter countdown will be set on the monitor so that athletes may rotate on and off the rower as many times as they'd like during that time. Remember, this is a 15-minute cap, and you will be scored for the time on your rower. Once athletes have finished the 2,000 meter row, they will then move directly into the barbell work on the bear complex, with the remaining time establishing the max on that complex. The bear complex can take many forms, and this part will go over the acceptable variations of each lift. For the clean, we'll accept a muscle clean, we'll accept a power clean, and we'll also accept a full squat clean. All lifts must be completed a full leg lockout before initiating the next lift, which is the front squat. From there, we'll accept a strict press, a push press, push jerk, as well as a split jerk for that shoulder to overhead. After the back squat, you'll have another shoulder to overhead. We'll accept the behind the neck strict press, behind the neck push press, behind the neck push jerk, and a behind the neck split jerk to complete that set. All forms of those variations are acceptable for this complex. Next, we have a couple examples of the bear complex and what it might look like. Any of those previously mentioned variations can be used to complete any of the lifts within the complex sequence. Now, this is just a couple variations and certainly not the extent of what it might look like. As mentioned in the previous clip when we were talking about the workout on the whiteboard, you notice that we can also thruster from that first clean. So any combination of the front squat and shoulder to overhead can be thrustered, and any combination of that back squat and shoulder to overhead can also be thrustered. And that concludes our video for Row Bear. We hope that you guys will get a chance to maybe check out our sponsors for this event. Our main sponsor will be Riley's Remodeling and Design. They handle residential modeling. Our main WOD sponsor is Metis Real Estate, and they handle residential real estate within the Saratoga area. If you look at the text below the video, you can find some links to their website, so please give them a look. Otherwise, we hope to see you guys on October 20th for the big day. Good luck with your training up until then. If you do have any questions, please let us know. Send us a message through the Facebook page, and we'll definitely get back to you. Alright guys, take care.